So I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, as you can tell. But I was talking with a friend and it got me thinking, you know who's the unsung hero of Dragon Ball? Tien Shinhan. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so Tien Shinhan, you know, he's got the 3 eyes, can sprout multiple arms, tri-beam, you know, that guy. He has been around since Dragon Ball and has stayed all the way till the end of Super. And given Super, he didn't do much. But I want to focus on some key moments that really make me think he is one of the clutchest characters in Dragon Ball. Moment 1. This is a fan favorite, I would imagine. Saiyan Saga, the Cybermen fight, and the sacrifice he did with Nappa.
Chaozu, I'm sorry. I'm the one who failed you. I should have protected you. But I promise, I'm going to make it up to you, right now.
The reason that I think this makes him clutch in this moment is they're fighting a losing battle against Nappa. I mean, Nappa is ripping through him. But he's one of the first ones. I mean, Piccolo does it later. Spoilers for the Saiyan Saga of Dragon Ball. Are they even spoilers anymore? It's the Saiyan Saga of Dragon Ball. He's the first one to sacrifice himself for the group to give them more time. Because that's all they can do at that moment, is they just need more time. And he actually, after losing his best friend, he makes the decision, one arm and all, I am going to give literally everything that I have to stop this giant maniac from hurting my friends. And that is a clutch moment. If he would not have given them that extra little bit of time, before Goku would have shown up later, he could have murdered all of them. Without that extra bit of time, Gohan, Krillin would not have made it. In turn, Goku would have lost to Vegeta when he turned into the giant ape with the spirit ball getting passed around. Think about that. If Tien has not made that sacrifice, Goku would have died to Vegeta, and we would have not have had the rest of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Moment 2. And this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but to me, it's a clutch moment. In the Frieza Namek saga, he says, nah, I'm not going to go, because Chaozu doesn't want to go. I don't need to be revived. He wouldn't have made that sacrifice. They wouldn't have been able to send Piccolo to planet Namek. In turn, him being able to pretty much hold off 2 to 3 forms of Frieza in time for Goku to get revived, become Super Saiyan, and thus the rest of Dragon Ball Z continues. Think about that. If he would have been selfish and said, no, hey man, I also want to be revived. I can help. Even though he probably really couldn't help at that time. But he said, no, I'm going to think of the betterment of the team. You know what? I'm going to sit this one out. I know I can't do anything. Use that wish to do something. And see, that's what clutch means. Is sometimes it's making the unselfish choice for the betterment of everyone else. The third moment where he comes in clutch is in the Android Cell saga, when he holds off Imperfect Cell. This is an amazing moment, and if you have watched any of Dragon Ball, I'm sure you've seen this moment. He knows his limits, but he understands the situation that they're in, and he gives all of his life force, everything, to hold this, not to beat him. He goes in knowing he's not going to win, but he says, this is what I can do for the world or for the team, you know, for my friends, and I'm going to legitimately give it everything that I have to hold off this guy. If that's not a main character attribute, I don't know what is. He gave everything, even though he knew it was a losing battle.
I might just be a pothole in the road to you, big guy, but it's going to be one heck of a deep pothole.
Now, I've been talking about a lot of key moments that you're like, oh yeah, we know this. But one that people don't really know, or really talk about, at least, that I've seen, is the Majin Buu saga. Super Buu is wiping everybody out. And then Tien comes out of nowhere. He hadn't been really involved at all. And saves Dende and Mr. Satan.
Tri-beam!
He is one of those guys at that moment. Again, this is his character. He knows, I'm gonna lose. There is no way I am going to take out this guy. But you know what? I'm gonna die before he can destroy the world. I'm not gonna sit back idly. And see, Goku, Vegeta, even Gohan and Piccolo to a certain extent, they have amazing abilities. So, and especially with the Saiyan blood and all that, if they lose or are getting beat up, they can get stronger. Tien can't. So he's been at this certain power level forever, but he still shows up every time and says, you know what, I'm gonna do everything I can to protect my friends and this world. He's not some, I mean, well, he's got 3 eyes, so he's maybe a little bit, but he is just a somewhat normal, well-trained and well-disciplined individual, I'll give you that, but he's not this god. And for him to still be like, I'm ready, I'm gonna lose this guy, but I'm gonna lose, but I am going to die trying. He's the definition of I'm gonna do it or I'm gonna die trying. Because it's not like he just runs head first into it. He comes in clutch because he sits back and he lets the people that can beat him, or he lets them do it. But when push comes to shove and he sees that, oh, it's going real bad, he's ready to step in front of that energy blast. That metaphorical bullet, and say, well, even if it's just one thing, even if it's deflecting a ki blast, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do everything that I can, whether it's me stepping away from the fight to help win, or stepping into the fight to help win. I'm going to do what I have to do. I was trying to think of moments in Super that was clutch for Tien for this video, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Super was a little rough for Tien. But a moment that I'm just going to encompass is Goku went to him to be on the team for the tournament.
Then this works out perfectly. How'd you like to enter the tournament of power?
Think about that. He had a lot of other options, a lot of other stronger individuals, but he wanted Tien. And the reason that he did is because he knew that Tien is capable and will put his life on the line and want to do the best that he can for the world, because he's seen him from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super have that will and that character that you need. And that's what makes him a clutch side character, is when the main character knows that no matter what god or anything that they're facing, that guy is going to have my back, and that guy has the world's best interest at heart. And for a manga and an anime like this, that's all you can ask for in your side characters. That's why I think Tien defines clutch side characters, and that's why he's the first one that I wanted to start off with, because I've been thinking a lot, and I think this would be a good series to really talk about characters that I think don't get enough respect or love. in the anime and manga scene. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you start to realize next time you read or watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, any of the Dragon Ball series, look at Tien and really understand, put some respect on his name. Tien is a good character. But yeah, this is a series I'm thinking about doing. So if you got any clutch characters that you feel like people kind of don't give enough credit to, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.